In section 2.3, we're going to talk about reflections. Now, a reflection is probably something you've done where you flip something. But the better term that we're going to start using is reflection. It's like a mirrored image. So a reflection, which is a vocab word, here we go. A reflection is a transformation in which a figure is reflected in a line called the line of reflection. A reflection creates a mirror image of the original figure. Make note that this is the line of reflection. So if we look at two really easy problems, you don't need to write these down. Tell whether the blue figure is a reflection of the red figure. The line of reflection is represented by the black line, and yes, it has been reflected from the red figure to the blue figure. So yes, it is a reflection. B has just been slid over. It's only been translated. Therefore, this is not a reflection. So, if we look at our key idea, this is once again where we use algebra. So, in words, to reflect a figure in the x-axis, take the opposite of the y-coordinate. Don't forget that. A reflection in the x-axis. So here's your ordered pair, x, y. If you want to reflect something over the x-axis, you change the y-coordinate. If you reflect something in the y-axis, you take the opposite of the x-coordinate, negative xy. So in a reflection, once again, this is a rigid motion. So a rigid motion, because in a reflection, the original figure, which is called the preimage, and its image are congruent. So let's look up here at the top. If I reflect the original shape here, triangle ABC, over the x-axis, it goes down. It becomes the blue triangle because the y value is changed. If I reflect over the line of symmetry or the line of reflection, which is the y-axis, the x value changes. It goes to the green shape. This is what we call a double prime. Triangle, A double prime, B double prime, C double prime. In this example, I want you to make a rough graph in your notes. So in this problem, it says the vertices of a triangle are these three coordinates. Draw the figure and its reflection in the x-axis. What are the coordinates of the image? So I'm going to draw it in black. A is negative 1, 1. B is negative 1, 3. And C is 6, 3. Now I have to draw the figure at its reflection in the x-axis. Now if I asked you what is the x-axis, or what is the reflection? Reflection is this. We're reflecting on the x-axis. So let me write this down because there's a lot of information here. As easy as it is, there's a lot of information. A are these points, B and C. Here they are. I want to reflect over the x-axis. That means A prime, B prime, and C prime, you would take this. Remember our formula. XY becomes, if we're reflecting in the x-axis, we change the y value. So you take the opposite of y. So negative 1, that becomes negative 1. B prime would become negative 1, negative 3. C prime becomes 6, negative 3. And if you graph those, negative 1, negative 1, that's A prime. Negative 1, negative 3, that's B prime. 6, negative 3, that's C prime. And there's my reflection over the x-axis. Now if I asked you, what is the line of reflection? Well, the line of reflection is a horizontal line. Y equals 0. We've done that before. So I'm going to make you name the line of reflection as well, which is y equals 0. Let's say I went one step further and I said, reflect this over y equals 4. You'd reflect it this way. And if you reflected it up, it would become this. So sometimes it won't be the x-axis or y-axis. you're going to reflect it over a line. So if I said reflect this triangle, ABC, over the line y equals 4, that's your line of reflection, it would look like this triangle in green. Now this problem is already done for you, so you can look at it. The vertices of quadrilateral are P, Q, R, and S with these coordinates. Draw the figure. You can see it's been drawn here in red. This is quadrilateral P, Q, R, S. And the reflection over the y-axis. So remember, this. You take your coordinates. I can't stress this enough. You take your coordinates. Here they all are. If you're reflecting over the y-axis, you take the negative value of the x. So you take the negative value of -2, it becomes 2. Negative of -1 is 1, and so on. And these become the vertices of quadrilateral P', Q', R', S', which is represented by the blue figure. So your vocabulary are these two words: